Once there was a poor miller who had a beautiful daughter. Now it happened that he had to go and speak to the king. And in order to make himself appear more important, he said to the king,
I have a daughter who can spin straw into gold.
Spinning straw into gold? That would really be an art which pleases the king. Yes, you better bring your daughter to the palace, and I will bring her to the test. Is your daughter?
And when the girl was brought to him, he took her into a room which was quite full of straw. The king gave her a spinning wheel and a reel and said,
This is a spinning reel. Sit down and you have to spin through the night. And if it's not gold in the morning, you have to die.
Thereupon, he himself locked up the room and left her alone. So there sat the poor miller's daughter, and she had no idea how to make gold out of straw. And she got more and more frightened and began to weep. But suddenly the door opened and a little man came in.
Good evening, Mistress Miller. Why are you crying so?
Well, because I have to spin the straw into gold and I don't know how to do it.
What will you give me? I do it for you.
I give you my necklace.
The little man took the necklace and seated himself in front of the wheel and whir, 3 turns, and the wheel was full. Then he put another on and whir, 3 times around, and the second one was full too. And so it went on until the morning, when all the straw was spun and all the reels were full of gold. By daybreak, the king already was there. And when he saw the gold, he was astonished and delighted. But his heart became only more greedy. He had the miller's daughter taken into another room full of straw, which was much larger, and commanded her to spin in order to save her life. The girl knew not how to help herself, and she was crying when the door opened again and a little man appeared and said,
What will you give me? I spin the straw in gold for you.
Well, I'll give you my ring.
The little man took the ring again and again. He began to turn the wheel, and by morning he had spun all the straw into glittering gold. The king rejoiced beyond measure at the sight, but still he had not gold enough. And he had the miller's daughter taken into a still larger room full of straw.
Now, when you make all this straw into gold through the night, in the morning, you will be the next queen. I will marry you. I know she's only the daughter of a poor miller, but I think you never can find in the whole world a richer wife than this.
When the miller's daughter was alone, the mannequin came again for the third time.
What will you give me if I spin the straw in the time or so?
I don't have anything left I could give you.
You promise me you will become a queen. You give me your first child.
Well, who knows if I'll ever become queen, so...
Thought the miller's daughter, and not knowing how else to help herself in the strait, she promised the mannequin what he wanted. And for that, he once more spun the straw into gold. And when the king came in and found all as he has wished, he took her in marriage, and the pretty miller's daughter became a queen.